Bam, what is up everybody? My name is Jordan Baywood with Baywood Media. This is a music marketing channel for growing artists that are looking to collab, network, and build real relationships. Now, this video it's for everybody that's using Instagram. Now, I guarantee a lot of you are watching this video because your engagement is decreasing. And first off, before we get started, I'm going to go over the reason why they're making algorithm changes and why it's happening, and then obviously how to fix it. By the way, I want to show you why I started doing research like a couple weeks ago and really dug deep into it, because I was getting 1,500, 350 likes, 300 likes, 1,000 views per one, and then I started getting like 500, 300, 150, and this was in the span within 2 weeks. So either I'm shadow banned, I don't know why, because my Instagram is still growing, and my stories, I'm getting tons of DMs on my stories still, but I just want to show you that. So that's why the reason, and I'll tell you the course of action that I'm going to take to gain back my engagement. But I just want to show you that it's happening to me too, guys. It's just not happening to you. It's happening to all of us. They are making it harder. So let's get into this PowerPoint. And by the way, I'm going to say you a lot in this video, and I don't want it to feel like I'm coming at you. I'm literally talking to myself too, just to remind myself, because I'm learning all this stuff. I just want to get on video while it's fresh in my head. Don't feel like I'm targeting you and saying I'm better than you at all. I'm literally talking, I feel like I'm talking to myself right now, just reminding myself. Instagram is a free platform, so trying to say that algorithms are stupid and that, everything they're doing is bad and sorry me, stop feeling sorry for yourself. And, I'm glad you're watching this video, because it's time to take action. The bigger Instagram gets and the more powerful these bigger things, it's going to be harder. It's going to be harder to get real engagement. And today I've done so much research. Why does Instagram make algorithm changes? Well, like any other platform. Well, when you get a free platform, there's paying with your eyeballs. So you're going to pay to watch paid advertisement, or paying with dollars. You're going to pay to promote your post into people's eyeballs. This is the biggest part right here. And this is what YouTube has mastered to the T. And this is why it's so hard to grow a YouTube channel. It's the retention rate. They need to keep people on their platform as long as possible. Now, if we think about this with pictures, how long are you staring at a picture? I mean, some cases we're staring at it longer than others, but are you really spending a minute sitting there and looking at that photo, really dissecting it? Probably not, unless it's amazing, which there's not that truly amazing photos that people are generally posting. So what are the things that are going to keep them? Well, it's obviously video and IGTV and stories. So if you can keep someone on your post for, let's say you post a minute video, you are staying on there a minute longer than people that are posting pictures. So they're trying to increase this retention rate, and I'm calling it right now. Soon, Instagram will release, it's a minute right now on Instagram post. They will make it, probably up to 10 minutes in the future. They'll make it, they'll be putting movies. They'll be competing with Netflix and stuff. I guarantee it. But right now they're trying to compete with YouTube. That's a huge part into it. You got to remember that. They want us to stay on their platform as long as possible. They know every time we click off to go to another app. They know every time. Right now, YouTube has the longest retention rate out of any other platform. People binge watch hour-long podcasts on there. So that's a huge thing. So, when you're paying with eyeballs, the longer you're watching, the more you're taking in. If you think about it, if I'm trying to promote a brand and you're watching it for an hour, I'm doing a lot better job of sculpting that into your head than a picture would. So the reason your engagement is falling is you're in engagement groups. And I'm not saying these are 7 things you could be doing, and if you're doing one of them, then we need to go back and not do those. So either you're in engagement groups, you're not replying to comments, you're not active, you're using automation software that runs 24/7, you're not posting video content, and your wrong use of hashtags and fake likes. So let's go over these. If you're in engagement groups, let's think about why this is bad. Well, If you're on engagement groups on Instagram, it's pretty obvious that Instagram has all the data. We're using their we're using their software. They know when people, are in engagement groups. There's, 15 people in there sending their posts or saying, hey, I just posted. You're immediately getting comments and stuff from this group, and you are building up your engagement so high. Then you start to become an influencer, and then you have companies paying you to post their product, and you aren't making any sales. So that's happened so much that Instagram's actually been cracking down on engagement groups for a little while now. They started doing shadow bans, and that's probably what a lot of people are on right now. They've been on it. They last for a couple of weeks. I don't know that for sure. Don't quote me on that. If you're on engagement groups outside of Instagram, let's think about this. You don't think that Instagram realizes that you are clicking out of Instagram, or a lot of people are clicking back onto Instagram, search your name, and then commenting on your post in the same time frame, that they don't know that. I think they're a lot smarter than we think. They do not want that, just because they don't want fake influencers. They don't want fake love. And if you do want to, they want you to spend money. Remember, if you spend money, that's going to make them happy. So just think about that. But that's a huge factor. So if you're engagement groups, I highly suggest you get out of those. And, the next slide, we're going to go over ways to fix all this and get your engagement back up. And then if you're not replying to comments, it shows that you're not active, and you're not, if they're taking the time to comment back to you, why aren't you taking the time to comment back to them? Another thing is, if you're using automation software that runs 24/7, you got to stop that. Have it, find a way to control if you're paying someone to do this software for you, or if you're using other people's software, say that you want it only to run 8 hours a day. Find a time that you're mostly on Instagram, and then pick an 8-hour span within that, or 12 hours. Don't do it 24/7. Instagram knows that you can't be liking people's posts 24 hours of the day. That's just ridiculous. They know that, so they will shadow ban you from that. And like I said, video content, you're not posting that, so you're not keeping people on there long enough. So why would they favor you over the people that, are keeping them on their platform longer? Wrong use of hashtags. This has been a thing for a while, but make sure you're not posting too many. It looks bad now. I think they're honestly going to do something cool with hashtags, where you're going to be able to put the hashtags inside the photo, so it just doesn't look clean and professional. And if you're obviously buying fake likes, you're gonna get banned. I mean, I'm not gonna explain that. You should know that that's wrong. You're getting fake likes, building up your engagement, and then companies are paying you, to try to sell their product, and you're not selling anything. Next, we're gonna go into how to fix this. So, get out of engagement groups. And, it's easy to say, like, oh, I'm not going to get, like, engagement, or my thing's ruined. Well, no. What you can do is get people to engage by posting stories about it. For example, you can say, hey, if you comment on my post, I'm giving, like, a free 15-minute FaceTime away. Like, I just want to talk to, whoever's engaged with me. If you have that kind of fan base that actually wants to talk to you. You can do contests, like, hey, if you comment on my thing, my latest post, then I'm Venmoing a random person $5 or $2. You got to get creative with it. Think about some ways that could get your followers to comment on your stuff. Is it by asking a question? Is it by posting a story about it? That's up to you to decide based on your audience, but you need to be posting, for sure, videos. Video content is key. If you're posting a lot of photos, why don't you use some of those photos as the thumbnail on the video, so you're still posting a dope photo, plus a video. You're keeping people intrigued for longer. And that's a really good way. And if you don't know a video editor, hit me up. I know tons of video editors. I'm a video editor myself. I love making, Instagram content, YouTube content, video content. All that stuff is fun. But, start building, the last but not least, start building real relationships. Stop buying these fake likes. Stop using fake bots. Stop using engagement group. It's fake love. Go live more. Post on IGTV more. Tell stories about your life. People are interested in that. Like you would talk like a friend, like where you grew up and all that stuff. Like, what's a funny story growing up? Like, start writing those things down. Have a little notepad where you just write ideas down and then just start doing them. And, I've gotten all this information from plenty of, Instagram's algorithm updates. They give out, press releases. So if you want to read those are in the, link below. I couldn't find too many videos about this. A lot of people aren't talking about the new algorithm change that's happening right now. And I know that I'm right about this. And if you want to, say F Instagram, I'm done with Instagram, I'm going to a different platform. Okay, fine. But I'm here to figure out this algorithm and beat it. And I hope that helps you guys. And if you guys have any questions, you can comment or just email me. On this specific update, I was doing research for, the past week, but even today I was doing it for like 8 hours before. But those are the main things. Also, to add on to that, you could be shadow banned. With that, will only last for 2 weeks, but it will get out of that once you get out of these engagement groups and, be a normal person on Instagram. Stop doing the fake stuff. And Instagram will see that. They'll unban you and your engagement will go up. So all your guys' engagement will go right back up if you follow these couple things. Keep people on the platform. Treat it like YouTube. And yeah, I think that I hope this helps. Any questions? I know I was kind of rambling, but I think this could help a lot of people. So if it did help you at all, please leave a thumbs up. And if it didn't, please dislike this. It still helps the channel. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, because I come out with marketing videos once a week, and I love talking about marketing and discussing it and telling you guys about what I learn and research in a way that I like to be taught. So I'll see you guys next video. Peace.